Hold on. Yeah, it's on. You just can't hear me because the music. That's fun. Can I tune the freaking music? Hold on. Jesus. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that off for now. Yeah, they changed the way that the audio works on this game. It bounces the song in and out and really hones in on the engines. Anyway, yeah. The DSP I work for and the energy required to keep an entire warehouse of people moving like a bunch of angry ants was exciting. It still is kind of exciting in some ways, but after peak season rolled through and then decided to stick around, it's just drained me. With like, I don't know, like Sunday I actually got done what I consider early, and I've went and I've bought like a head tips that might help you out if you're watching this and thinking about working there or struggling with it. I have a headlamp that you can pick up at Walmart that you just put like a bandana, and that helps out a ton. It's just it's so annoying whenever it's like dating somebody that you love and you want to love even more, but they keep bullshitting you. You know, like freaking standing you up, leaving you hung out to dry. Like in some ways, it's basically like you walk in and you know that they're talking shit on you. Not the company, not my people, but that's an equivalence that isn't too far off base with going in there and having like 168 stops with 250 packages, which that in alone isn't bad, but then you get an hour into your shift and you've already cut across heavy traffic going 100 yards from the right side of the road over to the left side of the road with no traffic light to help you at early rush hour. That does it. I know that the algorithm, almighty algorithm, is here to stay and everything, but a human that wanted to keep their job would not have you zigzag across traffic, because sooner or later some shit's gonna happen. And as it stands now, if it were me, it would just be my ass. But if that was a person, like, and I was their manager and there was an accident, the first thing I would look at is, well, why did you do this like ridiculous navigation? Another thing that, I mean, like, if it says 140 stops and you have a stop that's 5 packages, 4 locations, and you pull into an apartment complex and you go to 3 different buildings, it's kind of bullshit. That the whole method involved is to where they can maximize your efficiency moment for moment. But the devil's in the details, and if it says 150 stops and you're doing that, yeah, you're gonna be doing 180 easy, because carrying freaking like trying to like just the logistics of it alone is ridiculous. Like, you're like, if you have like 30 pounds worth of crap, are you going to carry that all the way with you? Are you going to go back to the vehicle? If you're going to go back to the vehicle, then that puts you in a whole bunch of ethical concerns, like, you know, like, as far as where you park, whether or not you leave the vehicle locked, or, you know, because you're supposed to save skimp every second of the day for maximum efficiency. Now, they had an institution very similar to that, but much worse, not too long ago here, and it's in other parts of the world. You hear, like, thing is, whenever I heard all the people bitching about this job, I'm like, well, clearly it's a well-tuned machine. They will have adapted. They will have, you know, right the wrongs, and, you know, all the crap that you hear, people talking about the free market will correct itself, or the free enterprise will correct itself, and that, what's his name? Freaking, Bad Luck Chuck, the guy with the, Dick Tracy head, I remember him talking about, well, capitalism forces you to be a morally good person. Oh, yeah, try and figure that out in a nursing home where, like, you have to cut some freaking corners somewhere because you're doing a 10-person job with 3 people. That's not me just shit talking. That's, you have to ask anybody, and, like, somebody called off somewhere in there. That leaves the rest of you to pick it up the slack, even if it's somebody in the kitchen. You're gonna deal with the freaking negative impact, the pissiness of that person not being there. That'll slow your feeding time down, which slows everything down. It's the same thing at Amazon, really. There's a lot of similarities to it, but that speaks to the problem, our problems, throughout the way that we allow society to carry on. You know, we're beholden to the stockholders. We're conditioned to be dicks when we don't have to be. I mean, like, it's amazing the things that you can get somebody to do if you convince them that they're working towards being the best person that they can be, and that there's a definitive God-given right or reward to their hard work and sacrifice. I started to understand how much a bullshit notion that was whenever my ACL blew out, and one person came by to just see how I was doing. Not that, I mean, like, I can't even keep up with my friends, people I love. there are people that I think the world of that I haven't talked to in 6 years just because, well, who else is going to make a video like this? um, but I mean, like, for real, time is freaking, well, it's bought and paid for. It's not ours. Our time is not our own. Your energy is going to somebody who doesn't need it most of the time. Or if they do need it, they probably resent that ass. If they love you, they probably, probably a little bit bent with that codependent freaking generational curse that's hanging around their neck. Anyway, this is originally I was just gonna play this and kind of talk about the whole Amazon not the Flex app. The Flex app is jacked up too, but Mentor with its see, it all works against you. Whoever the smallest cog has the most pressure on it. How does that work? It doesn't seem like that really happens in football. Like, the most pressure is on the guy who's basically playing poker, hiding his freaking aging mouth behind a freaking card, just making shit up as he goes, trying to grasp onto something that worked in his heyday, waiting to get fired so he can sit at a sauna or something, or cheat on his mistress. That much stress and that much money and that much freaking attention. Those dudes are probably into some weird shit. Just ask Jeff. Anyway, Wreckfest is a work of art. If you haven't heard, they went and put step vans in here. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do a team thing. Why not? Let's just go ahead and do that. What the hell is the... See if this handles. I did something like this before, but oh god, oh god, oh shit. Well, I'm fired. What team am I? I'm on blue. Alright. What can blue do for you? I don't really understand the concept of this. Holy shit. Alright, come on, there, screaming Mimi. The hell out of here. Do these have horns? I do love driving box step vans, though. I could do that. I could drive these for the rest of my life. I would just like it to not be a 15-hour pull every day. After I'm done with this, I will tell you a couple other things that help make it a little bit easier. Howdy. Hold on. Oh shit. By the way, these vehicles, they if you get into a wreck, there's cameras everywhere. So if you're somebody who doesn't drive one of these and you happen to hit, oh shit, see, like that would be all step by step right in Jeff Bezos' office before I came out of my coma. There are blind spots to these though. People like to drive like they're freaking morons and just always want to pass you on the right for some reason. It's because there's not a freaking 16-wheeler. It doesn't mean that you should just... Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna win the game, the rules of which I do not understand at all. Very much like real life. If you consider this winning, what's going on right now. Jeez. I should have done that freaking tornado thing, but I was trying to get a little Midwestern. Oh yeah. One thing I forgot to even talk about. Well, no, I kind of mentioned the routing, but one of the things that frustrates me more than anything is to be driving one of these big SOBs, which you're not supposed to end up in spots where reversing is the first thing that comes to your mind, and you're gonna be in a spot where not only are you hemmed up in a location that's not ideal for a stepman, some turd is gonna come and make it even harder. Don't be a turd when you see these vehicles. For real. Don't do it. Just stop. I do like these songs. Yeah, things that help, like the headlamp. Get a headlamp and put some freaking shoals or whatever in your shoes. And don't, I mean, like freaking each spot, I figure you need to be there about a minute and a half, which is what makes the apartment so frustrating. But if you do have like an hour's worth of BS up and down, if you just try shaving 30 seconds off of every stop after that, it's entirely possible to make up for it. But you're kind of screwing yourself there. I don't know how deep the algorithm goes. If it's like YouTube and you look at you watch a video about yoga or peyote, and then all that crap flows into your freaking feed for months. That might happen with the algorithm. It might say, oh, looky here, you know, Fast Bunny's just gonna have to keep going at that speed till he breaks. I don't know though. Some of the best people I've met in 15 years have been at Amazon. I just hope that the algorithm gets figured out. Anyway, that's about it. I was going to play Call of Duty, but it's already downloaded the update that I thought I had time to get out ahead of. Thing keeps buying shit on here. Like, I'll get about, oh god, what am I doing? Oh, that person did not stick around very long. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. I'm gonna maybe play No Man's Sky on here, I don't know. One thing I was going to talk about is, and I'll go into this later, I'm going to start, hold on. Gosh dang it. I thought that would... There. Good grief. Yeah, 2020. Yeah. I'm gonna change the way that I do all of this up. Like I have been working on just kind of writing out scripted portions of it, because the stuff that I write, usually sounds a hell of a lot smarter than the stuff that I end up saying on the fly. One thing that I have been thinking about a lot lately is just how much of a freaking toll 2020 has taken on every person that I know. And like, I know a lot of people I see talking about wanting to go back. There's no back. Like, I've been in enough good situations and let them get jacked up to tell you without a doubt you never really get back to where you were whenever you should have held on for dear life, and when you should have put on your mask, and you should have not listened to dipshits. Yeah, like, I've listened to dipshits a lot, so I'm not judging you or listening to them or even being one, but just if you're able to wake up in the morning and put your energy towards something, put it towards making that day better than all of the days of last year and the year before. Really, things, regardless of most influences, like things kind of been sliding in a downhill trend since 2017. Regardless of who you like or who you are, or whether you realize it or not. Shit has just been getting more hostile and rough and not quite as fun, which sucks for the kids, but leading up to the election, I allowed myself to just become as freaking angry and as nasty as all the people that I went to great efforts to not be around anymore. But every day is a new day. Yes, it is. One of the things that I haven't even talked to Theron about, tomorrow night I'm gonna play Five Nights at Freddy's with him on here. I just try and kind of you know, for all the crap I just said, kind of um, reintroduce as much goodness as I am able to from before the shit show. Let's see where it goes. Like he's been doing karate and working out and everything. A lot of that just kind of getting squelched. He's left smoldering. Once we all started picking up all of the toilet paper. Got to this point, well, I appreciate you. I might jump on one of the other games here in a little bit, but I don't know. I'm pretty tired, and I've got to figure a few things out. But I hope you and I are well, and I hope that you are able to like your buttons and smash your thumbs. And I'll probably be on here again tomorrow night.